It is 2 a.m., and you are currently suspended in an awkward, semi-diagonal position on the far left edge of your mattress, paralyzed by a 30-pound furry anchor pinned against your ribs. Your back aches, your leg has been numb for 20 minutes, and your dog is occupying a full 80% of the king-size bed you paid for. It is easy to write this off as simple clinginess, a greedy search for heat, or just a bad habit you enabled months ago. But if you think your dog ended up next to your pillow tonight by accident, neuroscience has a startling message for you. This is not a random behavioral quirk. What is happening on your mattress right now is the culmination of a 15,000-year-old neurochemical contract, a calculated evolutionary gamble, and a profound declaration of emotional surrender. To understand why your dog willingly trade their own plush bed on the floor for your cramped sheets, you have to look at how their brain processes human presence. Researchers at Eötvös Loránd University in Budapest placed dogs inside functional MRI machines to study their emotional attachments. What they discovered fundamentally changed animal psychology. Dogs process their relationship with their owners using the exact same neurological framework that human infants use with their mothers. When scientists evaluated dogs using the classic Ainsworth-Strange situation protocol, a test designed to measure maternal bonding through proximity seeking, separation distress, and reunion calm, the data delivered a staggering revelation. Exactly 61% of dogs exhibit a secure attachment style to their owners, which is the exact same statistical proportion found in human toddlers toward their mothers. When your dog crawls up your duvet at night, their brain is not seeking comfort from a pack leader. It is actively using you as a biological secure base. In the vast, unpredictable world, you are the single safest place in their existence. This attachment is driven by a powerful biological feedback loop operating beneath the skin. Scientists publishing in the journal Science, alongside researchers from Asabu University in Japan, mapped the precise hormonal interplay between humans and dogs. When you and your dog lock eyes, both of your brains unleash a surge of oxytocin, the ancient neuropeptide responsible for maternal bonding, trust, and deep emotional calm. As your dog stares at you, your oxytocin spikes. As your oxytocin spikes, you soften your posture and touch them, which causes their oxytocin to spike in return. This self-sustaining gaze loop is biologically unique to our two species. If you attempt this exact interaction with a wolf, even a hand-reared wolf raised from infancy, the neurochemical loop fails entirely. Just 10 minutes of physical contact with your dog drops cortisol levels dramatically in both of your bloodstream, shifting your nervous system out of fight or flight mode and preparing your heart for deep, restorative sleep. This biochemical connection was forged over thousands of years of shared history, long before the rise of modern agriculture, before written language, and before cities ever dotted the landscape. Our ancestors sat around crackling campfires with dark, untamed wilderness pressing in from all sides. At a 14,000-year-old burial site in Germany, archaeologists uncovered the remains of a young dog buried alongside humans, showing clear skeletal evidence of having survived multiple severe bouts of canine distemper, a fatal disease that the dog could only have survived through weeks of intensive human care. Humans did not merely tolerate these animals. We nurtured them through sickness. Modern geneticists have discovered that dogs possess a specific mutation on chromosome 6, a deletion of genes that, in humans, causes Williams-Beuren syndrome, a condition characterized by intense hypersociability and an irresistible urge to connect. We did not just train dogs to be near us. We systematically reshaped their genetic code until human presence became a biological necessity for them. This creates a fascinating sleep paradox. Objective data from the Mayo Clinic confirms that having a dog in your bed increases micro-awakenings and slightly reduces overall sleep efficiency. Yet a recent study from the University of Jyväskylä in Finland revealed that dog owners report feeling significantly more rested and psychologically secure when sleeping beside their pets. The reason comes down to heart rate variability co-regulation. When two deeply bonded mammals sleep side by side, their autonomic nervous systems begin to synchronize. Your dog's breathing patterns and heart rate subtly anchor your own physiological rhythm, calming your central nervous system in a way that an unfamiliar human or an empty room simply cannot replicate. However, because this nocturnal routine is so deeply rooted in their nature, sudden changes in behavior should never be ignored. If a dog that has slept by your side for years suddenly begins avoiding your bed, sleeping in isolated corners, or pacing restlessly at night, it is almost never a harmless preference shift. Physical pain is often the primary culprit. Reluctance to jump onto a mattress is frequently the very first observable sign of joint deterioration or hidden spinal discomfort. Even more critically, 35% of dogs over 8 years old develop canine cognitive dysfunction, a condition similar to human dementia that disrupts circadian rhythms and creates severe nighttime disorientation. A sudden disruption in where your dog chooses to rest is one of the most reliable early warnings their body can give you. Tonight, when you lie down and feel that familiar weight settling against your legs, take a moment to look at them differently. They are not there by chance, and they are not just looking for warmth. Out of every house on your street, every voice they have ever heard, and every scent in the air, their brain selected you as their absolute refuge. Drop a comment below and tell me, what percentage of the bed does your dog take up tonight? And if you want to understand another fascinating secret behind their brain, the reason they press their paw against you while resting is connected to an even deeper neurochemical response, one that reveals what they are actually feeling in that exact moment.